All right, everybody, welcome back, baby, welcome back. It's been a wild week. Everything is out of control. Kamala Harris is now, I guess, going to represent the Democratic Party. Still not getting much on the Trump assassination attempt. More stuff is coming out. There's going to be some stuff tomorrow, I believe, up on Capitol Hill. We just got to get down to what happened. Was it the biggest debacle in the Secret Service's history as of late? Or did they want it to happen? I don't know. That's where you got to look at stuff. It's like, how does any of this make sense where a president, a former president, the head of the Republican Party that's trying to be president, just all of a sudden have no security detail? They had the B squad. They weren't even, there was 90 minutes supposedly now was coming out forward where they sent text messages, sent the photo pictures, and they just let it happen. I mean, is it that big of incompetence? Or is it a cover-up? MK Ultra comes to mind, and then like this kid, there's nothing about this kid's family, his parents, nothing. There's people out there that are saying that his house was just like clean like a kitchen. You know what I'm saying? No dishes, no nothing. Everything was bleached. There's geotags on his phone supposedly where people from Washington, D.C. visited his home, and also he went to Washington, D.C. I don't know any of this. I'm just out here trying to investigate, trying to understand what happened to our boy Donald Trump. He almost lost his life. I mean, the kid was going for the glory shot. That kid would have went to the chest. It would have been over for Trump. I don't think Trump was wearing anything. And then it's tough to stop the 5.56, 2.23 round. You need a big plate and, go through it. So we got lucky. A miracle came through. And then what's up with all the Democrats now calling us weird? And J.D. Vance made love to a couch. And we're the weird ones when they got all the crazy people up on there, like people that aren't who they are. And I don't know what in the hell is wrong with the Democrat Party. And are we supposed to believe these polls they got out? Are we really going to believe the polls they got out? Because Kamala is probably one of the most unlikable people ever. She never won a primary. Did you know when she first ran for her Senate seat in California, because California's nothing but libtards, that she ran unopposed? He got that handed into her. Willie Brown put in money for her campaign, so I don't want to bash on Kamala. She's just an idiot. Supposedly I heard Barack didn't want Kamala Harris. That was Joe Biden's FU, I guess, to him, because, it was all weird with that whole Joe Biden on a Sunday just taps out. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden just taps out, quits when he says he wasn't going to quit, had COVID, and then all of a sudden he just gives up. Supposedly they were going to have, Barack told him that they're going to have Kamala Harris start the process of the 25th Amendment, which would remove a president for, incompetence and stuff like that, not being mentally stable or all there. So they had that in place. I think this was just a plan all along. They didn't want to really have a primary because I guess they wanted to put up who they wanted to put up. Because you remember how they cheated with Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton and all that stuff. So, I mean, let's just get into this. Trump shows his ear here. Let's see if we can see it. He was on with Laura Ingraham. And let's get into all this Fed stuff. I don't understand what's going on with it. And it's just 100% wild that the Secret Service would just, you know what I'm saying? It's like, do we believe it is that much incompetence? Can we believe there's that much incompetence? Or this 20-year-old just outsmarted everybody from the Secret Service? Which one is it going to be? That's what we need to know. Which one is it going to be? Because none of it makes no sense, It's just, it is what it is, I guess, and we're going to have to do what we do. So let's pull this up. It's not quite the screen I wanted. I don't understand why it's like that, but we'll give it to you how we give it to you. We should have test ran the system. Usually we test run it.
I haven't seen you since the assassination attempt on your life. How are you feeling? How are you doing?
I feel good.
New information keeps coming out about how this could have occurred, including text messages among some of the local law enforcement, the SWAT teams that were in place. And most recently, we found out that a local SWAT team member actually spotted Crooks 90 minutes before that first shot went off. And they kept tracking him. They even saw him at one point, maybe 45 minutes before, half hour before the shot was fired, with the rangefinder, pointing it toward the roof. What's your reaction to this?
Look, I can tell you this. Once the bullets started coming at me, and I got very lucky, I have to attribute it to God, because if I didn't turn to the right, and there was no reason to turn to the right except I dropped a big sign on what a great job I'm doing on immigration, right? So the sign's coming down, and I go like this, and it went phew. If I didn't, I wouldn't be talking to you.
You shouldn't have been
right
on
now.
that stage. You shouldn't have been allowed to get on that stage.
But I just want to say one thing about Secret Service. They were very brave, because they were coming, bullets were flying over me, because I went down, bullets were flying, and they were on top of me. I had a lot of people on top of me, a lot of very big, strong people on top of me, I want to tell you. And they were very brave, I have to say that. Okay, with that being said, should have been somebody on the roof. There should have been communication with the local police, which there wasn't, so that's a bad thing. And they were seeing this guy, who's a very disturbed person, and they were seeing him around. I mean, it's like...
That's true. They saw him all over the place. They saw him all over the place. Look at this crazy video that I just saw that just got released. This just got put out earlier. But this is even more wild. I mean, they had cops all around the building looking for this guy. But maybe we're the weird ones. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we're the weird ones. But check out this coordinated attack. Just yesterday, all over us right now. So we got to pay attention out there. They're coming strong. They're coming strong for us. But check out this crazy attack.
Some of what he and his running mate are saying, well, it's just plain weird.
These guys are just weird. That's who they are.
As weird and creepy as J.D. Vance.
Super weird idea from J.D. Vance.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, it's quite weird. They're just plain weird.
Just plain weird. Just plain weird.
That stuff is weird. They come across weird, and then they start being weird. Yeah, they're weird.
Being a really weird.
He's such a weirdo.
Donald Trump and his weirdo running mate, they're weird. Deeply and profoundly weird.
They are weird.
These Republicans just being weird, it's just weird. It's really weird.
Republican weirdness goes even deeper.
He said a lot of things that are weird, a weird style that he brings. Weird.
That's Pete Buttigieg. It's a shame that he got an interview. All this was Sunday, right? This was all Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, because Kamala said weird at the thing that JD was weird. And then all the talking points went out within like 12 hours.
Policies. Let's start with the weird thing, because it is a thing.
Just plain weird.
What was weird was talking about Diet Mountain Dew. Who drinks Diet Mountain Dew?
You ever seen the guy laugh? That seems very weird to me, that an adult can go through 6.5 years of being in the public eye. If he has laughed, it's at someone, not with someone. That is weird behavior.
Weird and cultish.
These are weird people on the other side.
He kind of doubled down on his weird ideas.
I think weird is probably generous.
Simply weird. These guys are just plain weird.
Vance as weird? You know, as the campaign said, weird.
It really is just...
We're just weird. You know what I'm saying? I can't watch these dummies no more. We just weird. You know what I'm saying? We just weird. So what are we going to do, right? What are we going to do? But because, you know, I'm all about here. We want to find out. We want to read the real news and all that, the polls and all this stuff. This is all the propaganda. You know, they just got their hands so far up Kamala's ass. They're just using her as a mouthpiece. That's all the deep state's doing. So we're going to have to figure out how to beat her and to make sure we do beat her and make it too big to rig, baby. Too big to rig. Trump 2024. So, but they do have a, also to find out with the assassination on Trump, is that they formed another committee. And so we're going to see what happens. I guess it's going to be like a January 6th committee. It'll be the July 13th committee, I guess. I don't know what they're going to call it. And then you got Joe Biden out here talking about how he wants to add people to the Supreme Court. He wants to put in term limits. He's trying to burn it all down. He wants to burn it all down. Maybe we do put in 3. Maybe we let that bill pass. And then Trump can put in 3 more when he comes in. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. But let's play this video, which I thought was wild. This is one of the guys from the back. It's a long video, but this is the people along that was along the fence line where Trump got shot. And it's hard to believe that whole area was unsecure. You didn't need nothing. Anybody could just walk over there because that was on the other side of the gate, and they didn't secure it. So everybody on that side of the gate didn't get run through the metal detectors and stuff like that. But then the ones just 150 yards with the roofs wide open could just do whatever they wanted. So I don't know what's really going on with this whole assassination attempt, but we're going to get down to the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? We got to get down to the bottom of it. We're in the jungle, baby. Got to protect yourselves at all times. But let's play this. This is just wild. This is just more. This has been unreleased, but you've seen pictures of it because we've seen like 3 or 4 people on that side taking pictures and video behind a tree. But let's play this. And this is like at 5:02. So they knew at 5:02. It's 90 minutes they knew about this crazy guy, and nobody told Trump's team.
This guy's raging.
Now they got cops looking on the roof. Trump's on stage and the cops got their guns out. You see?
Going on in this building.
Something's going on in that building. Let's rewind it. Trump's talking now. Trump's talking and they're looking for somebody.
Oh
up
my
there.
God.
Why isn't Trump off the stage?
There's somebody in this building.
I can't see the sniper. He's just under, I guess, on the other side of the pitch of the roof. People are moving away. They're starting to get scared. Some lady going by with a horse and a Trump flag over there. See? This is wild.
Take a look at the arrow at the bottom. See the big red arrow, right? So that's what that's the lowest point. That comes right.
Now, where'd the cops go?
Government services comes right out.
Fast forward. Trump's about to get shot here soon. There's the water tower everybody's talking about if there's people up there. This cop's running out. She's running. I think that's when the cop went up there and saw him and he pointed his gun at him.
Bro. I don't know what's going on.
And now they're radioing in. There's the shot. Can't even see him. That sounds like a different bullet. Now, Trump's obviously on the ground at this time. But that's just crazy right there because that's the roof line and then the cops. So I don't understand how Donald Trump can be lit on stage like that. You know what I'm saying? How can he be just lit on stage, left on stage? You know, that makes no sense. Tell me what you think about that. Which one is it? Is it the biggest debacle ever? Or is it just, they let it be? That was the kill box. So I don't know. And then there's no communications now, of course. There's no communications, the text message. We got to get out these, I guess we got to get the Secret Service's text message and see what they got. They're hiding something. I know their detail was very low. It was very low. It was the B squad, C squad, whatever you want to call it. But for this is just wild. It's just, you know what I'm saying? It just makes conspiracy theorists like, oh, yeah, see? They just let them do it. They just let them do it. But who knows? We're probably never ever gonna find out. They still haven't declassified the Kennedy assassination all the way because it would hurt certain agencies. So it's just wild. It's just wild that these are the times we are in. We got to make sure we stay safe. You got to make sure you protect yourselves at all times. And we can't ever forget what happened. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget. And that's it, baby. We're going to get on out of here. Thanks for tuning in. It's peace and love. God loves you. Stay blessed. And I'll see you all manana, baby. Peace and chicken grease.